Dear younger me, I see you carrying the weight of pain, betrayal, rejection, and abandonment like armor. You believe that holding on will protect you, that if you keep your guard up, no one else can hurt you. But let me tell you something. True strength is found in letting go. Healing is not just about moving on. It's about allowing yourself to step into the person God created you to be. The moment will come when you realize you can't keep walking this path alone. You will cry out to God, asking, "What do I do next?" And He will answer. He will lead you to a place, a community, a voice that speaks life into you. And in that moment, you will know that healing isn't just something that happens to other people. It's something you are worthy of too. Forgiveness will be one of the hardest lessons you learn. You will define it as not holding grudges, but it will take you time to understand. The most important person you need to forgive is yourself. You will look back on the mistakes you made, the things you didn't know, the choices you thought were failures, and you will judge yourself more harshly than anyone else ever could. But hear me now. If God can forgive you, why can't you forgive yourself? Carrying guilt will only keep you stuck in the past. You deserve the same grace you give to others. There will be people who hurt you deeply and never offer an apology. And yet, you will find the strength to forgive, not for them, but for you. You will read Luke 23:34. But Jesus, in his final moments, asked God to forgive those who crucified him. That verse will change you. You will realize that forgiveness is not about letting someone off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from the prison of resentment. You will learn this firsthand when you speak at a young people's meeting, sharing a story of abuse. As you tell your truth, you will feel something shift inside you. The words will no longer come from a place of pain, but from a place of healing. That moment will show you that your testimony is not just for you. It's for others who need to hear that they are not alone, that survival is possible, that healing is real. For too long, holding on to pain will be your way of coping. You will find ways to distract yourself, to numb yourself, but the pain will always be there, waiting. It will make you feel unloved, unseen, and unworthy. But then you will remember, God loves you. His love is not conditional. It is not based on what you have done or what you have said or where you have been. It simply is. And that love will be the foundation of your healing. Healing is a journey and it takes work. You must be ready to let go, to face the hurt, to be honest with yourself. You will need to stop seeing yourself through the lens of your past and start seeing yourself as the person God created you to be. It will be uncomfortable. It will, indeed, require you to grow, but it will be worth it. Your family's traditions will not be the guide for your healing. In fact, you will see firsthand how much healing your family still needs, but you will break the cycle. You will not pass down pain as inheritance. Instead, you will turn to God, the true source of healing and forgiveness. Faith will be your anchor. Hebrews 11:1 will remind you that faith is believing in things unseen. You won't always see the path, but you must trust that God is leading you. Deuteronomy 31:6 will remind you that you are never alone, that even in your darkest moments, God is with you. You will not walk this journey alone. Others will come to you, searching for the healing you have found. You will share your story, your faith, your hope. You will remind them that God never gives us more than we can bear, that healing is possible, and that they are not alone. Your pain will not be wasted. You will turn it into purpose. You will speak life into others, helping them see that there is a way out, that healing is possible, that they do not have to worry. They do not have to carry their burdens forever. One thing you will wish people understood about healing and forgiveness is that it is not just emotional, it's physical, mental, and spiritual. When you heal, addictions break. When you forgive, you find peace. The process is not easy, but it is necessary. Healing is freedom. Black people have carried generational trauma for centuries. The weight of slavery, segregation, and systematic oppression has shaped the way we see healing and forgiveness. Many have come to believe that suffering is just a part of our existence, that trust is a risk that we cannot afford, that healing is a luxury we do not have time for. But we must break that mindset. We do not have to carry the wounds of our ancestors without seeking restoration. Those who came before us endured pain, but we must be the generation that chooses healing. Black leaders, historical figures have shown us that healing does not mean forgetting. It means transforming pain into power. It means using our struggles as energy to move forward. The traumas we face do not define us. They shape us into who we are meant to be. How do we as a community begin to heal? By being honest, by building safe spaces where people can share their pain without fear of judgment, by creating environments where healing is not just encouraged, but expected. And yes, by turning to God. Not everyone will believe, but for those who do, faith will be the key to breaking the chains of generational trauma. So I say to my younger self, you are not your pain. You are not your past. You are not what happened to you. You are loved. You are strong. You are capable of healing. Forgive yourself. Let go of the hurt. Walk into the life God has prepared for you. With love, your older, wiser self.